From the home of the 12s, they raised the banner just a moment ago. We are set for football at Lumen Field here a mile south of downtown Seattle. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll go play action with Shuck. That's caught. The tight end Hill. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal of how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Shuck now to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down. Kamara up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 12. The second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
2nd and a couple. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. When you talk about this Seahawks defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Shuck. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. To throw now, Shuck. Able to find his man, Kraft. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. looking to put a drive together.
70,
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
They'll set up to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Now back to throw.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 25, here's a second down and 9. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
16, let's go. 19 strike. 19. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
What they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they bailed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Gets through and now an opening. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a 2nd and 2. On play action, Shuck.
He'll buy some time right. Little short pass here to Hill. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And there's Cooks in motion right. Here's Shuck.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Recovered by the offense.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. To throw is Shuck. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. DeMarcus Lawrence. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He finds Smith and Jigma. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, go.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 with a 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
60 by 6.
Here's Walker. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. It's close. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Blake Burpee to kick off for the Saints.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
It's all about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Here we
The
go.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Saints 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Back to throw now on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
They'll set up a throw.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They're going to try and throw.
Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the outrun.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Second and 10.
65, 79, let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Smith and Jigbo to the ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Going up top for Cup. This is caught inside the 15. It's a gain of 34.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Here we go.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing, Shuck. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. Get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Now Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tucker Kraft, 61 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Saints 17.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith-Njigba
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Play action now. Shuck. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time... has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Camaro trying to run for it. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Yeah, the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Hawk, set, back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Shuck now to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Third down, Shuck from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And Shaheed going to go in motion.
60 red.
Now Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. It's a pretty strong run there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw now, Shuck. And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Red, 38. Ready?
Again, this is Kamara. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler. Escaping the pressure right. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Here we go. Set. Hut.
And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Down. Ready.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Play action. Now Rattler rolling to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And that is caught. They're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Groupie for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player.
Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Panthers, 19 side. 19.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Hurry, 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 leading. 18, 5 in.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they